Okay, we're back, and luckily it auto-saved, so we survived the crash, technically. Or we got Bill and Jeb. As you can tell, it's a new save. You always get Bill, Jeb, and if I had a 3-man capture, the Bill, Jeb, and Bob. Right, so the first thing we want to do, decouple node. Oh wait, no, that's not the first thing we want to do. Oh crap. And flight. You know, to be honest, if it wasn't for the fact that I think we might need this attached, I could have the entire thing spinning, which would be awesome. But yeah, let's just launch this again. I was a bit of mistaken when I decoupled. I should have probably held this down as well with clamps. Anywho, let's throttle up, press space, decouple. Yes! It works! It's not very fuel efficient. But it works! Now it's gonna fall over. At least it doesn't, like, escape. Maybe. But yes! Design alright. Okay. End flight. VAB. Right. Now we know it works. Great. Now we need to build a test rocket. That wasn't me. And in fact, we're going to edit the design a tad bit. Right. Yeah, this is weak, this connection here. Let's get rid of that. Put that back on. Off that up. Take that off. Take that off. Place it with that. So it's proper amount of fuel there. There we go. You can tell what the plan is now, can't you? And if you can't, I am disgusted in why does this not automatically clip? Oh well. I think we'll go for nice 6. A 6-man joint. 6-man joint right here. 6-man joint. Because all joints require 6 men. Right, what we're gonna need is... Come on. Right, take off. Right, we're going to need this up here. For reasons that will become apparent after I go to the toilet. Sorry, this was not well planned out, and I do have a bottle of Coke right here. I'll be back! Alright, babies! I'm back. So the reason I'm doing this is because it'll be coming out like that. No. Basically, it just needs to be a different distance at this end, but not that small. In my head. Just because it works in my head doesn't mean it's going to work in real life. Just remember that. Right. Then we have another one. Oh, this way. Yep. Kissing. They love kissing. No. I also want to see... God damn you. Just wanted to do that. Now they're inside of each other. It's a French kiss. Damn it. Okay. Let's do that again. Broke it. Broke it, guys. I'm sorry. Alright. And then... Well... Fuel tank. Or what? What are we going to have? Ooh. Why not? Seems like a good plan. As any. Which means it's probably a completely stupid plan. It's not worth doing. But, pff, whatever. Pff, since when did I plan? As you can tell, I'm in full screen. If you didn't notice that before, I went full screen in the hopes it will fix the problem. So far, it appears to be working. So, ooh, I want this one, don't I? Do we need... No, we don't need more fuel. We got plenty of fuel. Look at all of that. And I know it won't last long, but it's an emergency backup thing. I don't know, you have, just, when I get this up there, I'll turn one of these off, so there'll be a backup battery. Yes, and then you'll have men in there, so they can activate it, and you can get the power going again. It's like if you run out when you're on the dark side, I'm guessing. That's my plan for this backup generator that accidentally looks like a Nazi sign. I'm sorry! It does. It does. So yeah, we don't need fuel. Don't need SAS, that uses fuel. I'm so prepared. I don't even need something big, we just need something to fill the space. What could we use? You guys have realized what I'm thinking, haven't you? Oh, damn it. Yeah, that's what I'm I am a retard. That's what I'm thinking. Plunk that on the top. Ooh, lag, right. Right. And then whoa, lag. That was crazy. Right, and then we just need to figure out. Oop, not what I wanted. Nope. Yeah, I want them to look as if they're supposed to be there, don't we? Right. And then we get this. It's Paul Dini. What? I'll get a new one. Just like, I'll get a new one. I broke it. See, I told you I broke it. Could that work actually? Like that. No, I think that would just smash in seconds, or not spin. Just nearly as bad. How's that? Is it's intersecting? That's the one thing we don't want. We don't want it to intersect. There we go. There we are, and it's not intersecting. Good. Now let's add some strut connector. There we are. Wasn't quite where I actually wanted to go. I wanted to go there, but it's connected via the struts. Do we think this one needs a test again? I do think it needs another test, just for the sake of testing it, because it's fun. Clear the launch pad and proceed. Yeah, this episode will just be kind of the designs, testing them out. The next episode will actually be trying to get it onto the space station itself. Now, what we are doing this for... Wait, no, that's not what we want to do. Put the throttle up. Right, what we're doing this for, I'll explain before I launch, is we are creating a power module. So this is to create power. I'm thinking we can put some solar panels on these. Probably manage to get 3 on these. Like 1, 2, is there 6? There is 6, isn't there? Yeah, 3. Because if there was 8, I would get 4, but there's not, so we get 3. Yeah, if we have them up here, they should easily be able to get out, and they shouldn't connect with them, so they should work fine. Nice big ones. And then daytime, we have 3 of these. We might even be able. Whoop, lag. Where was that coming from? We might even be able to have 3 more down there. So the point is, this is going to create energy during the days, all those solar panels, and there's the batteries up there and everything. And I'll probably add more batteries if we can get it to launch with more batteries. But why is it lagging? I'm gonna I'm gonna pause the recording until the lag stops. Okay, I closed my 1001 tabs and we have gone up again. So that should hopefully fix it. But yeah, as I was saying, we should be able to have a few more down there. Whoa, it looks really weird when you got it really high up. Anyway, as I was saying, we should be able to get a few more down there as well, and hopefully, the hope is that this thing will be able to generate power. We could create a docking node at the top as well, just so that it has dockability. You probably wouldn't want to dock anything up there, except for, you know, to get it docked somewhere while you work on something else, because something docked there, when that thing's on, it'll spin with it. It should, to be honest, be okay. And to be honest, we don't actually need this thing spinning, and I could probably redesign it so it didn't spin, but where would the fun be in that, right? So, it's gonna spin. End of story. It's gonna spin. Sippy sip. Coke. Yeah, it's gonna spin no matter what, because spinning's fun, but as I said, it's an emergency thing. All of this is just emergency, and you can use this to store fuel if you're not actually using it for anything else. But here we are, this is a test. So, launch. Oh my god. Right, it's so powerful that those... Oh, wait, no. Duh. It's staging. Staging's important. I always forget this. Right. Add. Drag. Okay. I thought for a second there, I thought that it was so powerful it was actually ripping them off. I was like, whoa, that's powerful. But no. Sadly, it's not quite that awesome. But it is close. It is a close second best. Oh my god! Are these... They're not... They uncoupled. Oh god, that part didn't. But it works! My god. There is this slight problem of the clamp coming off. Yes, it is a minor issue. Yeah. Right, end flight, VAB. Let's try this again. How would you stop that just ripping off? Staging. Well, action groups, sorry. Alright. So we want this to... What's the difference between decouple and undock? Does anyone know? Decouple, I think undock shoots, like, boosts it away. I'm not sure. And toggle engine. It's all good. Just because I've had issues with that before where it's not actually all of them. Probably my fault, to be fair. Right, are we ready for a second test? I think so. I think so, very much so. And when this is in space, yes, okay, we will have the issue of the wobbliness, but this... Wait, what was it? Yes, the fact that when it's finished it won't fall over in space. It will keep spinning, most likely, which will be entertaining to see, but it won't wobble. I mean, to be honest, we might scrap this all together and just go back to a basicer design, but it's nice to have something fun, is it not? Right. So, press 1. Okay. Launch. Try this again. As I say, though, action groups for the win. We have to throttle up. And 1. No. No. Right. End flight. Not what I wanted to do. I wanted to go to the VAB. How... I thought that's how staging worked. It decouples the node and toggles the engine. Perhaps I want... this right. That would have to be very fast. In fact, why don't I just do it on low power? I'm so stupid. Is there any way we can drain the battery? I mean, if we could, that would be useful. I mean, just really fast. Put the fuel a little bit, and 2, 1. Ah, fudge it. End flight, restart flight. I mean, we've already got the staging set up, so I can boost it, then press 2. So yeah, let's put it on low. There we go! Look at that thing just gyrating. Please tell me the bottom one disconnected. End flight. Restart flight. Yeah, structural failure between clampetron. Okay, I wonder if there is a way. I mean, in space it might be a thousand times more effective. I don't know. Yeah, what I'm thinking is that in space this will actually work. Just not down here. But yeah. Creates a nice little sphere of dust too, if you like that sort of thing. And I'm sure if you added lights, it would make an awesome light show because it has the power on board, doesn't it? Quite a lot of units as well. 3,700 I believe it was. And we can add more if that is what's needed. I'm thinking I'll show the guys I'm making this for this video. And if they need more batteries on it, I'll add more batteries before we actually do the attempted rendezvous launch and everything. Considering I can't fly, this is going to be fun. Release clamp! Just love watching them release. You never really get to watch them release up close. You all know what's going to happen, right? It's already, come on. I don't know how it's still on. Fun times. Yeah, they're all going to break at some point. Or not, as the case may be, but it's still fun. I love how it's just trapped in a little claw-like hand that we've got protruding there. Shall we try and get this thing into space? Right. End flight. VAB. Yes, we're going to try and get this into space. Don't ask me how we're going to manage it. What's the weight of that? Mass 1, mass 0.05. Yeah, I'm going with that. Until they add aerodynamics, that's really a waste. So, yeah. Let's add the daytime lighting system. We can only have it on all 6. That probably cause problems, will it not? I'll have to do it manually then, won't I? Oh, wow. Let's try it for 6. Action groups. Custom 2. Fuck that. Toggle panels. There we go. Okay. Now I can't fly for the life of me. Everyone is going to be commenting on much better ways to get this thing to space. And I'm going to need that help. I can't fly. At all. I've looked up videos on it. They've not helped. Oh my god, it's trying to make 6 of them. Oh god. Alright, there we go. There you go. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. As far as I'm aware, this thing's like the most effective. I mean, get rid of these for now. And then you want from what I can tell, again, from what I can glean, you want asparagus staging, correct? Me, if I'm wrong. So, yeah, asparagus staging. So that will go do. Yeah, it's fine. I don't know why I made 5. Right. Alright, let's do that. I hate it when it does that, but it does. In case you haven't realized, I am rubbish at designing interplanetary rockets. I can make cool things, as you can obviously see, but interplanetary rockets, not my forte. Or my 40, but I'm just having a bit of fun. Come on, don't stop an old dog having his fun. I'm not Southern. Maybe I am. I don't know. I don't know anything. Well, I know quite a few things, but none of them are useful. We want this one, don't we? Correct me if I'm wrong. I know you will, even if I was right, you'd correct me. You cretins. Nah, I called you cretins. Ain't nothing you can do about it now. Ba-do-dum. Right. Let's go to the opposite. This is one trick I have learned. If you want to get it on, just do that. We get nearly straight lines, see? Really useful way of getting a top-bottom match up. Do-do-dum. I doubt I'll be adding more, so... Okay, so after... I keep clicking on it. It's like, no, I don't want to build. You can go away. Like, I want to build. Yeah, right, this isn't going to get into space. I can tell you. I don't even know how it works, and I can tell you it's not going to get into space. Right, which one's this? That one, and then... That's alright, so we want to go that way. It's fine, so long as I know. If anyone knows a better way of... To be honest, if someone wants to build the bottom part for me, I would let them if I could. But I'm pretty sure it's against the rules. But if someone wants to help me design it, to be honest, I don't care if that's against the rule. I need it. Not one person here is going to deny that I need it. That should work better. Yeah, there we go. Right. Do you think that could make it? I don't. I don't think for 1 second that could make it. Launch! Clear the launch pad and proceed. We still got Bill and Jeb. I may have forgotten an SAS module. But it's too late now! Damn it, no one saw that. No one saw that. Oh crap, I have no control over this thing. I can't pull it up. Do I activate the emergency rockets? That was a stupid idea. No! There's no parachute. How did that one survive for even a second? Oops. Oops. I realize they're dead. Don't worry. Whoa. That was cool, that one coming off. Does anyone know what that stuff is? But yeah, as I said, it'll probably be something more like that instead of that thing breaking when we're in space. But before Bill and Jeb die, I'm going to use my super godlike powers to, well, do a special little skill I call pause menu. I have saved my heroes for another flight, which they'll probably die in. Right, put you down there, add a thing, put you guys in that thing, go down, add this. I would add an SAS module to this part, but I think that their actual rocket conflicting SAS modules can become a problem, and if they just manage to get the one, it might work. Don't want to add any RCS fuel, but I think we might need to add a small amount for maneuverability in space. Yeah, that might help a lot. I don't really know. I think for what we really want, this is what we're after. Again, as with everything I ever do, correct me if I'm wrong, because as you can probably see, I most likely am. I mean, if you want something inventive done, ask. And I'll be like, whoa, do this, bro. Ski. Hello, and this is Dept with Sch00lb0y Gamers. And currently, I'm playing Kerbal Space Program. This, don't know how many times I've tried to make a Kerbal Space Program video. None of them seem to work out. But this one is different. It's not just a normal Let's Play. I'm starting out with something new. Shall we begin? Start new. This is the testy thing. Testy thing. Yeah. Alright, this is the testy thing. What we are going to be doing is building and testing an energy generation module. And, well, I don't want to start out with something as boring and drab as you're used to. Now, it has to be man-operated. That's my rule that I just made up. Now you're fine where you are. I want to test something first. And, well, I don't know if it'll work. But if it will, it'll be awesome. Right, no. Perhaps this is... Is there such a... there's no such thing as too big. That's too big. just disagree with myself straight away. Right. You know I'm gonna bend you up like an ampersand. What? Right. Compatron. Oh, I hate it when you have to do this. Get right. Bloop. There we go. If anyone thinks they might know what I'm doing, put it in the comments before you finish watching it. Because this is an interesting design. Well, this is an interesting attempt at designing a thing. I think is what one would call it. Do I want an I-beam? Seems really... I mean, whoa. It's not the length I'm worried about. It looks weak. I don't know. Right, this is where it gets interesting. So if you are going to be doing that comment, look away now. This is where you'll get told what it is, basically. No, it's the tiny one. I wanted this one. Right. This is an error I had a feeling I might have, or an issue, I suppose you could one could call it, an issue. Yeah. Doesn't really matter which way it's facing. that. It will be in space, won't it? Right. If you can guess what this is designed for, that's to stop that thing coming out. Which is why I don't think it's effective now. Would this help? Perhaps. I don't know if that will actually hold it in. Let's zoom in a bit. Let's get a better control of this. Fine tune the surroundings. You did not see that horrible failure. Yeah. I'm gonna have to just assume it will. This is where it gets very interesting. Right. I don't know how efficient this is going to be fuel-wise. Yeah. This may actually be completely stupid and inefficient. Now that I am... Ooh, it looks like... Ignore what it looks like. It looks like nothing. Looks perfectly normal. Right. Where do you get that xenon thing? Let's see if we can actually use that thing. Does this produce electric? Electric charge 12. That's how much it uses though, isn't it? Yeah. We're not going to be able to do that. Charge. So they produce 0 electric charge. What? I'm confused. How much do they produce? Oh wait, I might be looking at the wrong thing. No, I think I'm looking at the wrong. Oh, output at full power. Yeah. How much does the nuclear output at full power? Does it not output anything? Useless. Output at full power. Useless. Output full power. Useless. It's all useless. I need. None of them are very renewable fuel sources. I guess you could use it as a kind of backup generator if you're running low. I suppose. Which one has the best? I'm guessing what I'm looking for is... Which one's the most... Is it the ISP, isn't it? It's the ISP. So it's the bundle ISP to electric charge ratio. ISP is lower ISP, so it's better, I guess. Or is... No, you want higher ISP, don't you? So that's 1 a second, and that's 2 a second. And that I think's the most efficient. Ooh. Yeah, we'll go with this one. It is massive. Actually, we'll go with this one. Anyway. I was just thinking how lovely that design accidentally doesn't look like anything. I honestly was not thinking it would look like that when I thought it up. I'm sorry, guys. How would you get this thing into space? That is a question. Is it not? Just try balancing this thing on top-wise. That's what I wanted. So there's fuel for it, and then we want one of these, and then was this the big one? Yeah. Oh, I don't want to lose that. No way. Yes, a ring of them. Oh my god! That'd be awesome if I could have done that. Yeah. There we go. much more effective. Shall we launch, test this thing? You can kind of guess what I'm going at. Oh. Alright. Crashed. Oh, what? Alright, sorry guys.